Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you, depending on where you are watching us from. I'm Azuka OJ. Like you already know, Anambra Gubapo Tribunal begins sitting, strikes out Maduka's petition, and it okays Uba and Soludo's inspection of election materials. The Anambra Governorship Election Petition Tribunal, sitting in Oka on Thursday, that was yesterday, struck out the petition filed by the candidate of the Accord Party, Dr. Godwin Maduka, and it, however, granted the application of the All Progressive Congress APC candidate, Senator Ngige and Uba, and All Progressive Grand Alliance APGA candidate, Professor Charles Soludo's prayers to inspect the materials used for the conduct of the November 6th and 9th governorship election. At the brief sitting of the tribunal on Thursday, Maduka, through his counsel, ND Ago, applied to withdraw the petition. And in his motion of notice as to strike out his petition, Maduka said he wanted his petition struck out because of loss of interest. He has lost interest in the whole thing. Perhaps he's going back to US to continue his, he's a doctor. He also said that he has not served any of the respondents in the suit and prayed the tribunal to strike out the petition since he's no longer interested in continuing with it. And ruling on the motion, the chairman of the tribunal, Justice D. Mohammed, said that since the applicant has withdrawn his petition, the tribunal has no option but to strike out. You all know Maduka, the philanthropic doctor who single-handedly is turning Umuchukwu community to something else in Anambra State. This is one of my favorite candidates, but it happened that he lost out. Anyway, Godwin, thanks for withdrawing the petition, at least, because I'm aware it's not going to change anything. But thanks for not delaying the commission. Let them concentrate on some other things. So the application was struck out by Justice Mohammed. However, the motion ex parte of Uba and Soludo for tribunal to compel the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to allow them to have access to inspect the material used in the conduct of the November 6th and 9th governorship election in Anambra were both granted. Both Uba and Soludo want access to the materials used for the election. Imagine Uba wants access too. Anyway, Uba in his motion ex parte filed by his lawyer Emeka Okafor prayed for the tribunal to compel INEC to allow him to inspect all the materials used in the conduct of the election, including the certified true copies, CTC, of results. The paper sheet, somebody said they already wrote. Anyway, he supported his prayer with 15-paragraph affidavit and a written address. Also, Soludo won the same thing through his counsel, Ezo Kenwa, and he supported his motion with 18 paragraphs. Onya supported with 15, this one supported with 18-paragraph affidavit. And the written address as well, and prayed the tribunal to allow them inspect the materials used in the conduct of the election, including the CTC2 of the election results, everybody. That is it. Ruling on Uba's petition separately, Justice Mohammed said the tribunal had considered the application and satisfied is hereby ordering INEC to allow him to inspect the materials used in the conduct of the election. According to her, the inspection must be carried out in the presence of applicant, respondents, police, and Department of State Services, DSS. Everybody will be there. It's not just that they'll give you, go and check in your house. Anyway, Justice Mohammed also granted Soludo's motion to inspect all the materials used in the conduct of the election. She said the tribunal, having listened to the application, is satisfied and urged the INEC to allow him access to inspect the materials of the election, including the CTC of the results. And The tribunal also, the same way it's been done for Uba. Everybody, a lot of people, police will be present, DSS, and applicant and respondent will be present. Who said to go? I will go to tribunal. You will go to tribunal. Sitting. Sitting has started yesterday, Thursday. Onye obuna badanya. This is not Imo State to Anambra. Real vote must count. There is something Ngige was saying the other day that Andy Uba didn't even get such a number of votes. Despite Andy Uba also, he said Andy Uba didn't get that number of votes that was given to him. Despite that he didn't win any state. The former Anambra state governor seems not to have forgotten what Andy Uba did to him while a governor. Imagine kidnapping a sitting governor. Not just kidnapping him, running him out of the road several times with your own convoy. The governor's convoy is the biggest in the state. But Uba's convoy were running out the governor's convoy from the road. Anyway, that was with Obasanjo's support. And this disagreement between Ngige and Uba is not helping matters for Uba. Anambra APC crisis. Ngige and Uba, they are testing their might. They are holding separate caucus meetings. Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, who is also the leader of the All Progressive Congress APC in Anambra State, and the candidate of the party in the just concluded governorship election, St. Andiba, have drawn their daggers. They want to know Onyenachi State, who wields more influence in the party. Who said to go? Ngige will today, Friday, in his Abuja residence, host the party's caucus meeting, while the state chairman of the party, Mr. Basile Jidike, who is sponsored by Uba, we know, will on the same day hold the same meeting that's today, Maitama in Abuja. And there are fears in both factions of the party over which of the meeting will be attended by the caucus members. At the end of the day, we will know. There has been a running battle in the party, in the state, with some members of the party having been sacked. While some members of the party had affirmed the sack of Ejidike as the chairman of the party in the state, he had dismissed it, while also engineering the recent sack of the secretary of the party, Mr. Chukwuma Agupugo. Agupugo had been accused of anti-party activities, though a source in the party said he was found to be loyal to Ngige, who is supposed to be the leader of the party. And that explains it. If he's loyal to Ngige, Ngige doesn't want Uba, so he will be doing some anti-party activities. The genesis of the crisis in the party had been accusations against Ngige, who was said to have been opposed to the emergence of the party's gubernatorial candidate in the last election. Of course, you know why, Andy, I explained, you know why Ngige will be opposed. A member of the party and the media and publicity director of Andy Uba campaign organization, Honorable Afamo Ogene, accused Ngige of attempting to return as the leader of the party after having worked against its candidate in the last election. He said, you cannot abandon your troops in wartime and seek a return to lead these same legal people in peacetime. This Afamo Ogene, remember, he was mentioned along that, blah, blah, blah. He's a member of the House of Representatives. Anyway, sources said the number of state caucus members who attend any of the two meetings would go long way to determine where the leadership balance will tilt. Well, Abga supporters would like what is happening in APC. Abga supporters will be like, hey, let the crisis rock them and let it affect this current tribunal that has started sitting. Because everybody's looking for how it will work for them. That is it. Everybody's looking on how they will have an edge. Meanwhile, if you look at it, a lot of people are saying Anambra clearly voted for Soludo. That is what we are hearing. He said Anambra at this point in time wants Soludo desperately. And what do you think? What do you think? Now it's like a contest between Soludo and Uba, even though Uba came third in the election. The person who came second, PDP candidate, Ozibo, is not going to the tribunal. He accepted Soludo's victory. Now, the third person who couldn't win a state is going to tribunal. He's trying to, okay, maybe he doesn't want to live without a fight. You know, who knows? But think about it. On a free and fair election conducted by angels from heaven, the freest, do you think Uba stand a chance? Right now, no. Between Uba and Soludo, do you think Uba stand a chance? What do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. I'm Azuka OJ. I would say bye for now.